let her steal into my melancholy heart. It's more than I can bear. Now I know she'll never leave me, even as she runs away. She will still torment me, calm me, hurt me, move me, come what may.
Hi, I'm Tyler, and I'm here to let you know that the 2017 version of Beauty and the Beast is no perfect movie. So for those of you who don't know, Beauty and the Beast is about a girl named Belle, played by Emma Watson, who finds herself imprisoned at the hands of a former prince, played by Dan Stevens, who has since been transformed into a beast as punishment for his arrogance. And in order to break the curse, the beast must learn to love someone other than himself, and Belle must learn to look past his appearance and see him for who he really is, all the while evading an egotistical soldier named Gaston, played by Luke Evans, who is desperate to have her hand in marriage. Bill Condon directs this film with such energy and visual craft in a way that respects the original without ever trying to upstage it. The set and production design, the costumes are all beautifully designed, vibrantly colored, they all resemble the cartoon very nicely, and the cinematography captures these set pieces in stunning wide shots that also illustrate the feelings of loneliness and emptiness that both our main characters are feeling. The musical numbers are just as catchy, well sung, performed, and choreographed as they were before, and there are even several new songs that are added to make this movie feel a lot more fresh as opposed to other Disney remakes. And while a couple songs feel a little too short to leave much of an emotional impact, they do a good job at portraying some of the characters' inner feelings that we hadn't felt in the original cartoon, especially this one song that is sung by the Beast near the end of the film, where, I am not even kidding, it actually brought tears to my eyes. And while the characters in this version don't have the same element of surprise as in the original cartoon, the actors' performances ranging from Ewan McGregor as Lumiere to Emma Thompson, who is unrecognizable as Mrs. Potts, these performances stand on their own. They feel as if the actors make it their own, and they are just as charming. Emma Watson portrays the exact same traits that made Belle such an intriguing character practically with ease. She knows how other people perceive her as an odd fellow just because she has an intense love of reading, but she could care less because she's only doing what she loves. And she never forces her opinions on other people. She only shares them if anyone else shares the exact same interests. And Dan Stevens was excellent as the Beast. His performance and character design once again show a creature who is repulsive on the inside and the outside, but is trying to connect with Belle and is trying to overcome how short-tempered his appearance has turned him. And the thing this film adds to the original story that surprised me the most was the added depth that was given to Belle's relationship with her father and with the Beast. In the original film, the absence of Belle's mother is noticed, but it's never really addressed. It's just another Disney character with a dead parent. But in this film, her mother's absence actually plays a small part as to why her father, Maurice, who's played very well by Kevin Kline, by the way, may be overprotective of Belle and doesn't want to lose her by giving herself up to the Beast, or how Belle tries so hard to be the woman that Maurice says her mother was, a strong, fearless woman who was ahead of the times. And whereas in the original film, where you're never quite sure what it is that causes Belle and the Beast to fall in love, in this film, the two of them actually take the time to learn that they have things in common. Belle has the exact same feeling of feeling like an outsider to the rest of the world, and the Beast has a similar love of literature like Belle, given that he's a prince and has a very high education. And it's these small additions to their relationship that adds something new to the story and the romance. This film shares the same problem the original film had, which is that some plot points and scenes feel a little too rushed. On one hand, Condon does give more time to build the atmosphere, such as the opening sequence where we learn how the prince was turned into a beast, or when Maurice first enters the castle, he explores around, he sees some of the things come to life, and it's given a lot of time to build up the tension. But on the other hand, there are scenes such as Belle discovering the rose that feel a little too short and less drawn out than it did before, and it doesn't have the exact same emotional impact. Beauty and the Beast is a remake directed with visual detail, performed by actors who take their work seriously and measure up to the original characters, and a script that knows what to keep from the source material and what to update in order to keep the remake refreshing. And for that reason, I'm going to give the 2017 version of Beauty and the Beast a 4 out of 5. Guys, thanks as always for watching. Be sure to like, subscribe, check out my other reviews at NoPerfectMovie.com. And once again, thank you all very much for watching. Take care.